Welcome to the Oddfellow's Oddities and Variety Talk Show.
It's a talk show
Full of variety.
by an odd fellow.
Who's definitely not holding us against our will.
Nope.
And so, for your viewing pleasure, we have the Oddfellow himself, Casey Oddfellow Ward.
Calm down, everybody. Calm down. It's not becoming. Man, it's really hot in here, and I'm going to wear this jacket anyways. Don't clear the room before we have a chance to disappoint you. I feel like I'm supposed to be interviewing someone who hunts down Bigfoots, but I don't think he came tonight. I don't think he's here.
Has anybody else had a Bigfoot experience that we could interview you about?
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Well,
Bigfoots. No Bigfoot boy. All right, Bigfoot boy, I'll remember that. You left me hanging. Speaking of hanging, I'll bet Bigfoot has a very large penis. Does anybody here believe in Bigfoot? Who else believes in Jesus? Aliens? All right. Well, we're going to give you guys something fun to look at for a minute while I collect my thoughts and decide what I'm going to do here. Totally scripted all of this out. Don't worry about it. So come on up, Janaan Jahanni. Janaan Jahanni.
Casey told me to come up to the stage. He didn't tell me that I had to dance.
It's totally scripted.
I still have my cape on.
Take it off, girl.
I can't take it off. I've got my finger symbols on.
Oh, son of a...
That's what happens when Casey wants to go too fast.
I'll take it off for you.
All right, I need some help. You wanna come in now? Safety pin.
So conversion delay, you guys are really good. That was awesome. We're going to be playing some music for you here in a minute because we also make up the band Electro Cult Circus, most of us. And I do this talk show at Bossy Girls Pinup Joint every Wednesday night in Columbus, Ohio. We try to bring out a variety of burlesque, magic. We did have a porn star bail on us. She didn't show up. We have belly dancing. Sandeep's been on the show. And all of you will be on the show if you'd like. We call it the hot seat, where we just ask you random questions about stuff. But we're ready? Janaan! Janaan Jahanni, everybody. And Kyle Davis from ECC and the Devil Doves. Kyle, you guys have an album release show coming up. What's that all about?
Yeah, May 16th. We're all making it happen. Devil Dove CD release party. Columbus, Ohio.
Woo! I'm excited about that. One of my favorite bands, the Devil Doves. And I want to thank you guys for having us here. It's the first chance to do this little talk show thingy out of town. Zombie Takeover Television, good guys. Nice crew of people there. Worked with them a few times. But Bigfoot Boy did not show up, am I correct? We knew that was going to happen. I'm not going to act like I was depending on him completely. But it does turn me to you guys. I'm going to interview someone. Who wants to come up here and answer questions? Anybody? Just
Who
wants
has
to get on
something
the-
fascinating happening in
No,
their
no,
life?
don't put pressure on him. Don't put pressure on him. All right.
All right, Jason's coming up.
Jason.
All right,
Okay.
Jason.
He's not a stabby
Camera
person, is he? Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
In
It's
the
all right.
meantime, what does ECC have coming up? We could just talk about and
oh,
exploit
yeah.
ourselves.
Oh yeah. Well, we got this show coming up in a few minutes here. However long this takes.
Yeah.
Might jump into it quicker than later, depending on what happens. We've got ComFest coming up, Erotic and Roll on the 23rd. We've got a Festival of Fire on June 5th.
That's at like a cavern.
Yeah.
It's like a cave.
Derek, you're playing tonight, aren't you?
Woo, Derek.
Why don't you tell us about your band very loudly? Sure. Come on up.
Come on up and talk about it while Jason comes up here.
I'm not sure Jason's coming, but as soon as Jason gets here, he's welcome to show up. But we got to keep this show moving. People, we cannot lose
boring.
attention. We're gonna lose sponsors, and
Last time we lost our sponsorship, we lost a lot of money.
hi, Derek. How you doing? Good. Derek Christopher, with the wonderful mustache, the wonderful hat. I'm gonna. Yeah, here, you take this mic.
I will. Thank you, Casey.
You're welcome, sir. I think you're coming on the show in a month or two, something like that.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. At Bossy.
Bossy Girls, yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell us about your band, and are you guys performing tonight?
We are. We're the Ghost Town Railroad. We'll be performing at 7:45 up here tonight. We're 4 local singer-songwriters from Columbus, and actually our drummer, if anybody remember these guys, his name's Eric Meininger. He's the old drummer from Mississippi Bones. I think there's probably a couple people in here who knows who Mississippi Bones is. There you go. Also used to be in a band from Ada called DFE, if anybody's as old as me and remembers them in here. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
How long have you been playing music?
Since I was 14. I've been playing well for about the last 2 weeks.
And you play bass guitar.
I do.
Do you dabble in any other instruments? Are you a multi-instrumentalist?
I do. When I do my solo singer-songwriter stuff, I play a guitar. Everything else I can play relatively crappily.
There you go.
Like crappy enough where like you can all of a sudden it becomes a good hook in a song.
Yeah.
Like you poorly play a saxophone,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden Macklemore or Pharrell is buying it from me for at least $1 million a pop when I do it.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that what you're going for?
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm going for. I want to be the next Pharrell. My hat's just not big enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
Well done. Well
He
done.
doesn't turn me off as much as a lot of the pop music. For some reason, that guy seems to be. He was gonna help Michael Jackson come back from a shit career, but instead gave it to Justin Timberlake.
I swear to
apparently.
God, you were going to say the grave. I
he
really
was
thought
gonna
you
help
were going
him
to
come
say
back
help
from the
Michael
grave?
Jackson come back from the grave.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
That would be a bigger hit than that Happy song, I bet.
Like he died anyways. He didn't die.
He's with Elvis and who else? Tupac. Elvis and Tupac.
Kurt Pak.
Those are the only 2 people that have died.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
probably with Tupac and
Elvis and yeah,
Right.
shacked up somewhere.
All right, so let's ask you some questions. We'll get beyond promotions and just throw one out. Have you ever been in a fist fight?
No, but I've been beaten up by a girl's dad really bad.
Oh, tell us that story.
It was actually, over in between Billtown and Findlay one night. I had dated a girl a long, long time ago, and her dad didn't like me, and one night I was at a party, and he just beat me up.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, just beat me up.
You seem like a nice guy, man. That makes me mad.
I don't know about all that.
like a rambler, like in the 20s with that mustache. Like you should probably have beat his ass.
Well, unfortunately, that evening I rambled into someone's fists multiple times.
That happens. I'm
So no,
glad.
never been in a fist fight, but have been beaten up.
I'm glad it did not make you an angry, bitter person. You know.
No, I probably deserved it.
That-
Anybody
you know-
that knows me probably from around here probably knows I probably deserved it anyway.
I've had some girlfriends' dads that were very scary and did not like me at all, and it's a weird situation. Did not get beaten up. Did almost get caught being filleted upon though, and that was scary.
That would definitely have ended in a beating. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I got me and my first
Siousxie Vu, everybody, by the way.
What's up? What's up?
I'll tell you. Oh, go, please.
No. I was more. No, the first time I had sex, actually, I got walked in on by his dad. Not his mom, which would have been more comfortable, I think, than his dad. But nope.
What does Dad do?
He was still in high school, and I had just.
His dad was still in high school?
Oh my God.
Who the fuck were you fucking?
No, my boyfriend at the time was still in high school, and I had just graduated, and so he still had a curfew because he was still in high school, and his dad was really just saying like, "Hey, Jess, it's time for you to go," because he's got to go do bedtime things.
Susie's on a lot of Vicodin tonight, just so you know. She somehow cut her finger on a measuring tape last night. I don't know how the fuck she did that.
She's got an awesome doctor if she got Vicodin prescribed for
no
that.
No kidding. It would cut
I cut a main artery in my hand somehow.
If she would have listened to my ass, I was like, don't go to the hospital. Just make me some Jiffy Pop.
They literally told me that I
don't bleed in it.
Well, I'll tell you,
I
I have been caught having sex too. Now, it wasn't by dad, it was by the police. And, for those of you, I think, there's a small group of people in here right now that are from Hardin County. And when you're 16, 17 years old, and you're going to have sex with your girlfriend, and you can't do it at either person's house, you go out to that, area out around Boy Scout Lake late at night in one of your parents' car, and you hook up out there. Well, there's cops patrolling, not often, but it does happen. And if you're out there, at 1 o'clock in the morning, they won't arrest you, but they will be nice enough to, sneak up on the car. That way you don't know it's happening. And then immediately just blast you with a flashlight. Say, hey, what are you doing? And the first thing that you do is you put anything that you can find within reach over your genitals, start the car, and just drive fast as you can.
Yep.
The closest thing that you found the girl?
Unfortunately, she was already there, so it's throw her. Oh, but that was stupid because she was already covering everything up. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't remember. I think it was like a Coke cup from McDonald's. It was here's a hat. Let's go. You're all dressed up now. We'll go out on the town.
What kind of trouble did you get in? Any trouble?
No trouble. I mean, I looked up and it's an officer and he's just smiling there with a flashlight. It was a very murderous grin.
Good.
And I got the hell out of there as fast as I could.
I'm glad you didn't get executed. Don't do that shit nowadays.
Yeah, no, that's a bad plan now.
Kyle, you ever been caught having the sex?
No, close a couple times. I did the quick blanket over, pants up.
Was it kids coming in on you?
No, I meant grown up. Oh. Yeah, with people coming down on, parents coming downstairs. The basement was always the best place to be.
That makes it so much hotter.
The car. Yeah, but.
Hey, thank you for being so talkative.
Thank you.
That helps. This would have been a really awkward evening if no one had come up. We can keep talking.
I'll say this. This is a lot of fun. So anybody that thinks maybe they don't want to come up here and talk with Casey, they're wrong.
Yeah.
If you would like to come up here, this is a really good time.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
I feel really awesome. It's like therapy almost.
It is for me. Yeah. Oh, I've learned so much about myself doing this. I've only been doing it for about 15 weeks, and
I have a lot of suppressed shame, and it was nice to really get it out.
I know something about saying it. Telling the stories.
Yeah.
No shame.
Yeah, that's great. It's awesome.
I've loved admitting some things, and it felt good. I mean, I'm sure the crowd was like, I don't want to hear that, but it still felt so good to get it all over them, Just get my inner shame on them and just let them go home with it. I've carried it around for 40 fucking years. You take it. You take the things I did.
Let's coin this now and call it a shame-gasm.
Shame gathering.
Yes, a shame gasm.
Oh, shame gasm.
Because you said you just cover them with your shame.
Who wants to get shamed?
Who wants to have a
Who wants to get some
shame-gasm?
shame off their chest? Nothing too scared where we have to turn you in.
Because if you're sitting out there, you're just giving a shame on your chest. Is that how that works?
Out there, you're just gonna get it on your chest. When you get it up here.
I could sit up here and make sex puns for 3 hours.
That's what we may be doing. Nobody's jumping at the bit to come up and replace you, Derek. So it might.
I think Chris Laster wants to come over here and talk. Maybe it's another member from the Ghost Town Railroad. That'd be great. You don't think you can? You don't. He'll come up here. All right, here.
That's fine.
I'll just stand behind you and rub your shoulders while you talk.
An extra person helps. And I think you're a friend of mine on the Facebooks. I think I've seen your name, Chris Laster, before.
Yes.
Never met you personally. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
As you. All right. Okay.
So you're, yeah, what do you play?
I play the guitar and I sing for the Ghost Town, and I do a little bit of the banjo.
Are you good?
At the banjo, no. But at the guitar, I'm decent.
What about the singing?
The singing, I'm okay.
Okay.
Enough to get by.
Who are your like idols? Who do you look up to in the musics?
Derek. That's it. No.
That's it.
That's all I can aspire to. Locally, I look up to Zach Whitney, Ian Hummel, Angela Purley, Philip Fox. Just the people that came before. I listen to a lot of The Devil Makes Three. I think you'll get that in a second, later on tonight. I'm going to that Bunbury Festival, so like everybody there,
Lucky.
I'm pretty stoked about it. I don't know if I'm doing as well as Derek was, but.
Oh no, these are the boring questions I'm getting out of the way first. Okay, you ask the dirty question then, because we're going straight.
Well, no,
Yeah,
we're
just get in
gonna.
there.
I didn't realize I'm used to doing this show for 3 hours a night. That went by quick as shit. Wow, that was. So we're getting close to ECC playing. That's
I'm a
okay.
talker.
No, it's good. Thank you, Derek, for making us do this, and thank you, Chris. And I'll just ask you one question that will dig deep.
Do you like Matchbox 20?
Yeah. Do you like Matchbox 20? You
More
don't.
than anything.
Okay. Do you want a political question, a sexual question, or a question about drug usage?
I probably do best with the sex question.
Okay, sex question. All right. When was the last time you had sexual intercourse with somebody else?
Thursday.
Thursday? Okay. Do you feel you did well?
Yes.
Did you make a baby?
I pray to God, no.
Yeah, then you did. You did great then.
It goes exponentially more expensive.
You'd be surprised. They're really not that bad.
Just wait.
The kids? Goes, what is it, $1.50, then $500, and then
Per minute.
40,000.
It's like per minute. They're
Yeah.
like $1.50 a minute, I think.
Oh man.
Is the ratio.
My first time with Chuckle Buns over here, I thought that I was fine, 37. I hadn't, I was just going at it. Like, my sperm doesn't work. There's no way. Nope, works pretty goddamn
lasted
good.
a-
At least that night it did. Jesus.
Wait, a minute 30?
Yeah, that's all
Oh,
it took.
you got me.
Yeah, but I made a damn baby out of
20
it.
seconds tops.
Oh.
Now he's here for
That's efficient.
Yeah,
good.
he's the one that cut her finger off almost, pulling the tapes. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. ECC is going to play. Chris, thank you so much. I
thank
look
you.
forward to seeing Ghost Town Railroad. And thank you, Derek. Thank you, Janaan.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, TRulie. Thank you, Totally. Thank you, Kyle. Okay, we're going to set up a little bit, and now we're going to turn into the band thing we do, Electrical Circus. Music if you can. Or just beat your drum. I see you at the door. Naked.
Add it up, maybe you shouldn't have it. And if you can't give it up, maybe you shouldn't ask it no. It doesn't matter what you say.